last 3 years. I'd like to take time to recognize some of those volunteers, especially Jen Rodriguez, our PTA president. Thank you so much, Jen. This is unfortunately her last year as PTA president, but we can't get rid of her yet. And so Jess Moblin will be taking over next year. We welcome Jess as well. I'd like to thank Mrs. Doricelli for holding the 5th grade carnival and also for doing our yearbooks this year. Carol Ann Blayback has had her hand in procuring just about any donation that I've ever asked her for. She's been incredible when it comes to supporting our students. Allie Ramputi, thank you for making our 5th grade t-shirts. And then Taryn Stultz and Jessica Flynn organized our 5th grade picnic in the park this year. Our new 5th grade mural this year is absolutely gorgeous, and all of our 5th graders had a hand in leaving their mark on Titusville this year. Many thanks to Joe Pimentel, our muralist, for yet another fabulous mural. I'm so glad that we were able to have so many of our 5th graders contribute to that this year. For those who don't know the process, it's a tradition here at Titusville that we have our outgoing 5th grade class all contribute, all 140 of them, to a mural that goes on our wall. This year we have a 36 by 6 mural in our upstairs hallway. So we give them a theme each year, and then the kids write what that theme means to them. Then our art teachers turn that into a visual representation. They make some artwork on that. I give 140 pieces of artwork and writings to our muralist, Joe Pimentel, and we them into the mural that we have each year in each quarter. And thank you to Mrs. Backey for setting that up. She is our arts and education coordinator for our school. If you have went on a field trip in the last 3 years, if you have drawn something in school, chances are that lady had her hand in it. Let's give her a round of applause. Now, 5th graders, it goes without saying that the people behind you get the biggest thank you of them all. Your parents have been with you for the last 10 or 11 years, and they have guided you and molded you into the people that you are today. Can you take a look behind her? Look at all the support and all that love out there. I think we need to give them a little thanks. On the count of 3, I know that you're all loud. I didn't get to see you much this year, but I heard you on the playground last year. So on the count of 3, what I'd like you to do is turn around and give a real big thank you to all those family members out there. You ready? All right, 1, 2, 3. Thank you for that. Of course, our teachers as well. Now, I want you to know that this class in particular will always hold a special place near and dear to my heart. This group of students is actually the first one that I have taken all the way through from 3rd grade to 5th grade in our school. This will be the conclusion of my 3rd year as principal of this amazing school. And I know, it's been an honor to see how much you've grown over these past 3 years. I know that each and every one of you, while you're definitely taller than when you came in 3rd grade, you're also smarter, kinder, and more mature than when you came to us from Overland. It has been a genuine privilege and an honor to watch you grow into the young men and women that you are today. I have full confidence that no matter where life's journey takes you, all of you will be going far. It's also no secret that this year has presented its fair share of challenges for all of us. But I believe that we've all come out for the better. We've learned so much more than reading, writing, and math this year. We've learned patience. We've learned understanding. We've learned how to persevere and to overcome obstacles. We've also learned how to adapt and come up with creative solutions to the problems that we're facing on a daily basis. All of these skills will treat you well in your lives beyond the walls of Titusville. Now, as you prepare to say farewell to this place that we all hold so near and dear, I want each of you to remember a conversation that I've had with you over the past few years. And when I go into classrooms a lot, and I speak about the word legacy. And I want you to remember the word legacy. And that means what you're remembered for. It's how people remember you in the future. This transition to middle school is not the first, and it won't be the is full of wonderful beginnings and endings. People will come into your life. Some will stay, and others will just be passers-by. And while the scenery and people will change, one thing will always remain constant. How you are remembered, your legacy, will be a direct result of how you treat those that are around you. You've all heard me say lots of times over the last 3 years that in all interactions with people, you have the power to change not only your own life, but the lives of those around you as well. My hope for each of you is that you use this extraordinary power to make other people's lives better and more meaningful. That's the legacy that I hope Titusville leaves to the community. I'd like to leave you with one final thought before we call our teachers up to recognize all of our 5th grade graduates. If opportunity doesn't come knocking your way, go build a door. Be courageous in pursuing what makes you happy. Follow your dreams. Above all, listen to all those parents out there. They know better than you, believe it or not. And follow your dreams and always strive to be the best you that you can be. Good luck in middle school next year, Titusville. You guys are going to rock it. Now I'd like to call up our 5th grade teachers to recognize some students and call up some names of some graduates. Families, since we have kind of a small, intimate gathering here, what we'll do is we'll give plenty of time in between each graduate where if you'd like to come up to the middle aisle and snap a photo, you are more than welcome to do so, okay? The advantage, lots of stuff good from COVID, and these nice small things are one of them, so we can take our time here and really get some nice photos. I'd like to call up Mr. Platt and Mrs. Armstrong up to recognize some 5th graders.
Thanks, Mr. Sutton. It's been an interesting year to say the least. 15 years of teaching, I'm certain that this is the most to me. As a remote teacher, the first thought that may come to mind from an outside observer would be that it would be impossible to get to know your students, for your students to get to know each other, and for the community to truly learn effectively. I would disagree with all of these statements. Firstly, I'm certain that I know my students. I've been to their homes, I've met with them one-on-one, provided direct feedback on a consistent basis. Not only do I know them, but I truly feel that I've learned a great deal about their families and their pets, ranging from a chameleon to the largest dog and bunny I've ever seen. Camry, Misha, Ian, Natalia, Naika, Madison, Zoe, Alessia, Anna, Yesenia, Sony, Jack, Aiden, Madison, Nicholas, Grayson, Jackie, Milena, Aiden, Damien, Kaylee, Jill. You are all amazing people, and you've shown such grace, kindness, and intelligence throughout this whole school year, not only to me, but to your families. Secondly, I've been amazed throughout the year how my class has been able to connect with each other. It started with the Google Stream, but it didn't end there. Whether it be through games, FaceTime, phone calls, meeting together in small clusters, you found a way to connect with your classmates, and for that, I'm so appreciative. I needed your help. Thirdly, you were the first class I've ever had that has been able to choose whether they come to class or not. By simply not pressing a button, you could have stepped away from class and shut down from your academic learning, but you did not. You were accountable for your learning and each other's learning. You picked up time management and accountability skills that I didn't pick up until I was in college. And you constantly added to group discussions, whether it was during our whole class lessons or our small groups. Absolutely incredible. To me, not only do you deserve to move up to 5th grade, but I would like to ask all of you to be a resource for me next year as I teach next year's class about accountability. Thank you so much for making this year exciting, enjoyable, interesting, and unique. Some of us may want to forget this year, but I want to remember my time with you. I hope you all keep in touch. I will now read your name. Zoe Aguirre. How was my rolling VR? Sorry. Aiden Brahimi. Nisha Campbell. Alessia Chelsea. Jackie Shula. Ian Cologne. Natalia Catelli.
As we start, I'm going to Ms. Armstrong, you are not on mute. There are so many things to say. So, we began this journey together in September while still in the middle of a pandemic, and I think it's safe to say that none of us knew exactly how this was going to go. However, now as we look back at this year, I think it's safe to say I can't imagine it could have gone any better. Our Act 2 initiation and transformation was quite an epic road to trial, with the terrible lag, the frozen screen of death, the glitch that wouldn't quit, and those are just the technical issues. You were all on your individual road trials, slaying your own dragons. But you have defeated them all, emerged victorious, and are ready for the next quest. Middle school. As you move into middle school, remember this. You are all brilliant in so many ways. Brilliance does not have to be intelligence, a test score, or a GPA. You have so many talents. Refuse to put yourself in just one box or category. Try new things, join clubs, experience school in a way you haven't gotten to yet. Expand your social circle and really listen to different perspectives. Real progress requires stepping outside our comfort zones and inviting unheard voices and perspectives. It's probably going to be uncomfortable, but in these moments of uncomfortableness, we experience and invite real change. If we listen with curiosity and openness, we can find our way forward. You won't always know the answer, and that's okay. No one expects you to have everything figured out at 10, 11, or 12. We do, however, expect you to want to figure it out. On that note, ask for help. I guarantee you that people will give it. No one will hold it against you. Your teachers throughout your entire elementary school career have been preparing you. Though you are the hero in your story, and at times you feel like you're alone, you always have an Obi-Wan, Professor X, a Stella, and Grandma Tala. Your grown-ups, your family, your coaches are all your allies, helpers, and mentors. We will help you regain your footing. Our last few days together have been a time of celebration and reflection. One of your final assignments was, how would you describe your past year? Challenges and even mistakes are part of our learning experience. Reflection is what will help us move forward, learn, and grow. If you were to summarize your past school year in 3 words, what would it be? And here are my 3 words. Relentless. This year was a time of constant change, questions, and challenges. We, as a class, completed 5th grade in the middle of so many historical moments. However, we never failed in our diligence to persevere through. We were relentless in our determination. Unprecedented. There is no question this word has been in heavy rotation since March of 2020. It seems like everything has been one unprecedented moment after another. Well, now you are the precedent setters. You have set the standard high for those to follow. You are the ones who have proven it can and will be done despite of and because of any situation. Crescendo. A crescendo builds up slowly, often under a set rhythm or music. With crescendos, we tend to overlook the song itself, which is why the year for me passed so quickly. We began the year quite staccato. Each note seemed attached to the next, a little uneasy at times, unsure of where to go next. The next section, though not note perfect, was played in beautiful legato, continually building until today, our crescendo. The culmination of everything we've been through played loudly and strong. We are now at the end of our journey together, and as you begin a new one, I've decided to let the words of hard to come up with on my own. We'll start with Kwame and Valia, who joined us in our last week together. Those who help you may not be on your side, and those who you oppose can be your greatest allies. Change will not come if we wait for some other person or some other time. We are the ones we've been waiting for to bring the change that we seek. Barack Obama. And his final words from Maurice Sunday. And now, cried Max, let the wild rumpus start.
I got you, don't you worry.
The ally on my journey. Thank you. Daniela Costa Pujo. Jaden Caceres. Zidane Alhanoui. Lily Foltz.
And that's his girlfriend.
Emma Joni. Selena Kawache. Michelle. And Yara Ramirez. Miss Emma Rodriguez Singh.
Mask.
Robert Ruger.